Hello everyone, this is Dr. R. Premalata, Assistant Professor from Vistas. Let me tell you a short story. There is a small village in Tamil Nadu, no proper road, no hospital, no school nearby. People travel 20 to 30 kilometers just for basic needs. Now imagine one day the government steps in, builds a road, opens a school, starts a free hospital. Within a few years, children start studying, people get treated on time, small shops start opening. Tell me honestly, what changed that village? It was not luck, it was government spending. And that is what we call public expenditure. Let's make this super simple. Public expenditure means money spent by the government for people like you and me. But here's something interesting. You might think government money is separate, not mine. But no, of course not. That is your money. When you buy a biscuit, you pay GST. When your parents earn, they pay income tax. That money goes to the government and comes back as roads, hospitals, free scheme. So, public expenditure is basically your money working for your life. Now let's understand the definition. Public expenditure is the spending done by central government, state government and local bodies. But here is the most important part. The goal is not profit. A private company builds something, it wants profit. But when the government builds a hospital, it wants people to benefit. That is the difference. Let's break it down like a conversation. Who spends? The government. Why? For public welfare. How? Taxes. Imagine your family collects money every month and your parents decide school fees, food, house expenses. Government works the same way but on a much larger scale. So next time you see a road, ask yourself, who paid for this? Now imagine you are managing 1 lakh rupee per month. Will you spend everything in the same way? No, of course not. You divide it. Daily expenses, investment. Government also does the same. That's why we classify public expenditure. Let's start with the revenue expenditure. Short-term spending, no asset creation. Every month your family spends money on food, electricity, petrol. After spending, do you get anything permanent? No. Same with the government. Salaries, subsidies, interest payments. These are necessary but they don't create any assets. Now imagine something different. Instead of spending on food, you build a house. That is long term. When government builds highways, airports and schools, these are not expenses, they are investments. Revenue expenditure runs the present. Capital expenditure builds the future. Now let's talk about something powerful. Development expenditure. A poor child gets free education, studies well, gets a good job. That one investment changes an entire family's future. That is development. Now many students get confused here. Non-development means useless. Is that so? No, of course not. Imagine a country without police, army. Can business run? No. So, even if it doesn't create any income, it creates security and stability. This was an old classification. Plan is development projects, non-plan is routine expenses, not used now but important for exams. Let's face reality. Why is government spending increasing? Population increases, more schools needed, more hospitals needed. When cities grow, more roads, more transport, defense, inflation, and technology. Everything costs money. As society grows, government responsibility also grows. Let me show you a chain reaction. Government builds a road. Shops open, jobs created, income increases. One road changes an entire economy. Now think about this. A poor child gets free education. A sick person gets free treatment. That is not just spending, that is changing lives. Now imagine you give 1000 rupees to your friend and he wastes it. You will be angry, right? Same with the government. Canon of efficiency, best result. Canon of tax sanction, proper approval. Canon of elasticity, flexibility. So now you understand public expenditure is not just money, it is opportunity, it is development, it is hope. A country is not built by buildings, it is built by how well its people live. So, next time you see a road, a school, or a hospital, don't just see it as a building. See it as your money coming back to you. And that is the true meaning of public expenditure. If this made the concept clear for you, hit the like button, comment public so I know you watched till the end, and subscribe because I make economics simple and real. In the next video, I'll show you how government actually earns this money. And trust me, that's even more interesting. Thank you for watching my channel, Economics Unplugged.